Hi everybody, my name is Geeta Mary. I would like to bring out a poem that's taken from Robert Frost's poem that's Mending Wall. Robert Frost was born in San Francisco and by 1920th he was the most celebrated poet in America. So I'll just read out the poem. The poem is Mending Wall. Something there is that does not love a wall, that stands the frozen ground swell under it, and fills the upper borders in the sun, and makes gaps even two can pass abreast. The work of the hunter is another thing. I have come after them and made repair, where they have left not one stone on a stone, but they would have the rabbit out of hiding, to please the yelping dogs the gaps I mean. No one has seen them made or heard them made, but at spring mending time we find them there. I let my neighbor know beyond the hill, and on a day we meet to wall the line, and set the wall between us once again. We keep the wall between us as we go, to each the blooders that have fallen to each, and some are loaves and some so nearly balls. We have to use a spell to make them balance. Stay where you are until our backs are turned. We wear our fingers rough with handling them. Oh, just another kind of outdoor game. One on a side, it comes to little more. There where it is, we do not need the wall. He is all pine and I am apple orchid. My apple trees will never get across and eat the cones under his pine, I tell him. He only says, good friends make good neighbors. Spring is the mischief in me, and I wonder if I could put a nation in his head. Why do they make good neighbors? Isn't it? Where there are cows, but there are no cows. Before I build a wall, I would ask to know what I was walling in or walling out, and to whom I was like to give offense. Something there is that does not love a wall, that wants it down, I could say, else to him. But it is not else exactly, and I would rather. He said it for himself. I see him there, bringing a stone grasped firmly by the top, in each hand like a old stone switch arm. He moves in darkness as it seems to me, not of woods only and the shade of trees. He will not go behind his father's saying, and he likes having thought of it so well. He says again, good friends make good neighbors. My dear friends, the theme of the poem is that how well two friends get along. The poet is trying to say that we should be united, especially the two neighbors who are staying together. The speaker is telling that something is amiss in the countryside and he and his neighbor must go together in the spring season to wall the length of the stone which separates their properties. So, the nature has forced two neighbors to get together and go and work together. At least physically, they are together. They are trying to say that they are good neighbors. They are loving and caring to one another, whereas it's not exactly. The speaker is telling that sometimes he questions to himself whether do we need a good neighbors, and he is giving the example of his neighbor, that his neighbor is trying whereas he is not good neighbor. The speaker brings out the question that he grows the apple tree and his neighbor grows the pine. Then, why do we need the wall? Is it necessary? The question speaker asked to himself. My dear friend, sometimes the distance, the respectful distance between two neighbors is the recipe for harmonious relationship and cooperation between two neighbors. So, this is what the speaker is trying to say, that we must be united, we should live in harmony, and we should be good neighbor. Whereas we do not find it is difficult, we find good neighbors nowadays. Dear friends, let's see how well this saying goes in our own personal experiences. Hope that we will be true human beings and will be good neighbors.